Hello, hello, and welcome. Welcome, all of you. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome, welcome. Give a minute for people to come on. Welcome, YouTube channels. Chef Lana is here today. Hey, how are you all doing? Good to see all of you. Welcome, 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 all of you. How are we doing? How are we doing? How are we doing? Welcome. It's good to see all of you. Say hello. Say hello to all of you. Welcome. I am have sorry. I have a huge root today. I know this baby is huge. Well, compared to the one that that I saw, this was like this is the medium size. Okay, the one that I saw was like humongous. That was like um, goodness. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you for letting me know. Oh shoot, I mute myself on YouTube. Let me say over again. Okay. So this is Taro's. It's about about 3 pound worth, probably more. How much was it? It's 2.99, 3.99 between there. Okay, so this is about 3 pound and it's about $10, and it's called taro. Taro is related. It's a root. Okay, it's not a. It's not. It doesn't grow on the plant. It grows under the earth. What I saw in China is that they grow this. How they've been able to grow in such a massive roots. Okay, they grow it in the sand. So I I, I saw some on YouTube that they grow in the sand, and because the sand is such easy. No, it's not like regular dirt where it's like muddy. So sand is allow the root to like penetrate easier down deep down beneath down beneath. So I think that's what happened when because I don't remember in Cambodia that the taro ever get this big. Okay, it was like that big, that big, that big, but never this big. So like the biggest would be like from my grandpa got it was about that big. Or if we get lucky, we get that big. But then this is like compared to the one that I saw at the at the grocery store, it was like that big, that long. I'm like, what are we gonna do with that? You know, unless we had a big party. Okay, so taros in Cambodia, we use in soup, we use in dessert, mainly in dessert. Okay, we love making dessert out of this. I think I made taros in coconut milk a while back. Okay, we can do that again today. But today I want to show you how to make this thing, turn this ordinary taro into like a gorgeous looking, like something out of another planet. Okay. Thank you for letting me know, Emma. Appreciate that. Lots of love. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. The mic on. I hope you can hear me. Hold on. Okay, let me. Because I have my. Oh, there you go. I'm sorry about that because I have my Are we cool? I know. One of these days when I make millions, even 1,000, even 100, I would hire a cameraman. I promise you that. But I hope you can see me okay. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate you coming on and letting me know. Okay, that was super cool. Thank you so much for that. I'd like to welcome. Okay, let's not talking too much because I'm gonna get sweaty in a minute. Okay, to do that, I wanted to make a little pot. Okay, I wanted to carve a little pot out of this taro here because I intended like to get a big round one, just like the kabocha. Well, I did kabocha before. I wasn't very impressed with it. I know I should have done better, but I can do another. I can do the kabocha pumpkin. Okay, I want something like a really cute. Let me show you what a kabocha pumpkin look like. Okay, give me 1 second from the fridge. So this is a kabocha pumpkin. And it's I love kabocha pumpkin because it has such a beautiful textures when we cook this. Same thing, we can substitute kabocha pumpkin or the taro roots with the Russell potatoes. You can mash this and eat with your any kind of meat or just enjoy itself. Okay, so next time we'll do another carving on this kabocha, but today I wanted to do this what you call these taros. Okay, to do that because I will not need a whole bunch of this because I want to turn into a little pot. So this will be the top, this will be on the bottom, or vice versa. I'm not sure. Maybe this will be on the bottom and probably cut about there. Okay, so when I was in Thailand, yeah, reminiscent back to Thailand, because everything was born in Thailand. Okay, my knowledge for fruit carving, my knowledge for for food carving was born in Thailand, in the refugee camp. As many of you have heard my diaspora story, that I'm a refugee from Cambodia. When Cambodia was taken over by the Khmer Rouge, my family had evacuated, and we were in the refugee camp in Thailand for a good 5 years. So in the process of living in such dainty situation, Thai government did provide certain I'm grateful, you know, for that also, but there was some crazy aspect side of the story also that when I'm ready to talk about it, I will. Okay. So, but then the good part about it is that I was able to receive some kind of trainings, education in a homemaking skill. Is, you know, that I can crochet really well. I can knit. I can sew also. I have sewing machines. I can like alternate clothes, and I can type very well. Typing I learned here in America while attending high school. But the rest of my homemaking skill, ooh, why did I? All my homemaking skill, I learned that when I was in Thailand. So, and also because my family's a Thai descent. There you go. So, Thai people are really big on food carving and vegetable carving. Okay, is the best cooking workmanship. Okay, we call it food art. Okay, I'm going to save some of this, and when I mash it, I will use it in my mashing. But I think I will make dessert out of it. But if you want to try and mash this, substitute for potatoes, you will like it a lot, and your attitude will change about selecting a different kind of carb. Okay, I wanted to make this. This is going to be on the bottom. It's going to be a nice pot. Okay. Let me see. It's crooked. Can I do it crooked? I could. Well, girl, something's wrong with your eyes because you can't seem to get it right. Yeah. So that's the bottom. Okay, I'm collecting this for my meal. Because due to the price of this thing, I'm not about to waste any of it, okay? Because all edible, I peel it already, so there's no we don't need to throw anything away. Oh man. Okay. It might be a little uneven, but just like welcome all of you. Hey, I'm carving the taros today. Okay, I thought about when I went to the Asian market, and there's so many of these huge taro roots. Okay, some of them like that big, that long. Well, this one right here is, well, this one is about that long, about it's that big. So this would be a perfect size for it. Cause yeah. So this will be, well, we'll have to create a little one more line. Goodness. I have to measure because I keep messing it up. So I hope you're all doing well. I'm so glad to see all of you. I have been gone for the last few days. It's just the fact that it's just the fact that it's been busy and engaging in other work. Okay, but I want to grab this opportunity and come on here before something else come along. Okay, and I went grocery shopping a few days ago, and I have thought of these beautiful Taro root here, and I wanted to have a night art of it. So all right, I'm gonna go ahead and carve it off because I needed to get like a little clevis. Oh, I was telling you guys about my diaspora experience. I ended up in Thailand camp for 5 years. The reason I was there because my dad failed his interview with French embassy, and at the time when we were in a refugee camp. Hello, Andy. Good to have you. What? Lubaz, what does that mean? You better be nice. You come on here, you be nice, okay? Because don't come in here with attitude, okay? You don't like it, scroll and leave. And don't try to make any kind of statement, because I'm not gonna tolerate that. It is a taro. It's not what you were asking me about. Okay, it's a root. Okay, it's just like potatoes, because I see that Americans start growing this. Before there wasn't much, but now that they know that Asian people eat these kind of roots, so they started growing them probably in Florida or in Hawaii. I think Hawaiian people eat this also. Okay, I'm not sure if Filipino people eat this. I haven't done research. That's fine. Okay, so it's a root. Okay, nothing to be scared about. Okay, don't have to use profanity on this. Okay, it's not an elephant. It's a root. It's called taro, not tarot. Okay, tarot. Somebody trying to read your hand, trying to scam you. Okay, so now see that we had a little got a little design going here. Yes. Nothing serious. All right. Something fun. Okay, we don't have to be serious all the time. We don't have to be cooking all the time. Just run to the burger land. Andy, you never seen this before? You never seen this, honestly? I don't know about you, young man. Call you young man because you sound like a young man. Because if you're an older man, you will know what these are. This is. But again, you know, a lot of Americans don't know what taro is. And I don't blame them because, you know, growing up, they're not growing up on these type of vegetables. So why would they need to know? And that's my responsibility is on here to introduce to you these amazing roots, fruit of the earth here. Okay, it's called taros. It's related to, I don't know, it's related to potato or yam, but it's root. Okay, it doesn't grow on the tree like apple. You won't find it there. You will find it on the ground. You have to dig deep because they're so huge and it's gonna go deep in the earth. Okay, so that's why I have the little design here, like a little pot. Hold on. How's my pot look like? Well, I don't have sample for it, okay? Hopefully that it'll come up something like this. No. I'm creating this part right here. Alright? Yeah, but this is not a very good representation. Well, maybe it is, but get there soon. If I keep talking too much, then I'm never gonna get there, and that's why maybe am I talking too much? And then people say, "Oh, you're not talking. We don't know what you're doing." And when I talk too much, she talk too much. You know, I gotta know how to balance this, okay? Because I'm damn it, do damn it, don't one of those things, but just want to welcome all of you. And it's fun, okay? It's nothing serious. I'm not doing anything serious today. So let's start it to create a pattern of this, okay? You will need all this beautiful tool here, okay? It looks like that. This tool here, you can go online, order this. It's called carving knife. I went all the way to Thailand to get these. I should have just ordered here online, okay? But then a lot of this little thing here. See it? Yeah. Because this tool right here, it'll help a lot, okay? I like this one. This one is too sharp, and I have to be careful around my finger, because it's just like want to sink the teeth on my hand. So, and I have peelers, which is I'm just go around and smooth this out to make it look pretty. Yeah. And you want to ask me what I want to do with it after this? Good question. Okay. These I can order. I can contact the the World Guinness record and said, hey, look what I did. I create such amazing art. Okay. So far so good. Okay. We're gonna eat this thing, okay? I'm not gonna waste any part of it because this thing is expensive. Yeah, the bigger they are. No, there's another kind that was a lot more expensive than this one. That one's kind of like purple. I saw it in American grocery store. It was a lot more than Asian grocery store. Maybe American trying to grow it themselves, so they found it's a little harder to grow this in their farms. So anything we make in America is supposed to be a lot more than something that are imported. Okay, so I think these might be imported from in the United States here. So far so good. Almost there. If you be patient with me, we'll get there soon, okay? Because something beautiful, it takes time. Just like putting on makeup. It takes some time, some skill. Okay. For me, my makeup, only about 35 minutes, 30 minutes, it depends. So you see that I don't even know what makeup is, like eyeliners, mascaras, blush, a little powder. That's it. Lipstick. I'm done. All right. So a little shape here, and then here. Okay, let me smooth this out. What are we gonna do with this? We're gonna eat this afterward. We're gonna boil it and we're gonna eat this. I'm gonna eat it, not you. If you want to eat it, then you have to get one right now. Maybe after the show, okay? And we're gonna have to like make holes, or I can cook the whole thing. It might take a long time to steam it, okay? if I were to like, we can absolutely make cavity out of this, okay? We can scoop it out like that. But it's not easy like, anyway, it's not easy like apples, okay? Because I would need something more serious than just that. And I'll make sure that I'm not punctured. Can't be a pot without hole, right? Now, we're not concerned too much about the cavity on this pot. Again, I'm concerning about making a beautiful design, the outlay of this. I better be a bit careful before I break this thing. If you have not tried taros and mash it up and have it with your steak or chicken, it's so good. You will love the aroma of it, because when taro is cooked, it has a beautiful aroma. It has a beautiful flavor to it. You don't even need to add salt, sugars, or nothing, because it has such a natural flavor. I can't explain it, okay? You have to try it yourself. And always be lookout onto like new kind of food, okay? Because food are like, you have to be able to enjoy all the food that's offered on earth, okay? Don't be stuck with just one kind of food, okay? Don't be stuck with the potatoes. Try something new, okay? Try cassava, like in South Africa, no, in Nigeria, or in I can't remember what culture. They consume a lot of cassava instead of rice or bread. They consume a lot of cassava, a lot of cassava plant, and it's, you see how different we are. You know, majority of the Asian country, we consume a lot of rice, and yet people from Nigeria or Africa, they consume a lot of cassava. And I think in a lot of nations that consume cassava also. Cassava, for my experience in cassava, we make sweet out of it also. Okay, here I saw the Filipino family, Filipino friend of mine, she make dessert out of the cassava, which is cool. Maybe we'll, not maybe, one day when I'm ready to make cassava cake, we can. Okay, it's not difficult at all. Okay, I just need to get some fresh cassava to do that. And look at that, I'm just creating cavity right now. Okay, because we yeah, it's a pot, so it's got to be cavity in it. Yeah, because this is not easy to remove, because this it's hard. Okay, look at that. Oh goodness. Wow. Okay. Make sure that we save this, okay? Because we can mash this and we'll make dessert out of this. Remember, I'm telling you that this thing is expensive, so make sure that we use up all the pieces, okay? Don't dispose it. You can you can turn this into dessert, or you can mash it up and eat for your chicken or your beef of your choice, or you can just enjoy it by itself. Boil it up, mash it, and a little bit of salt and butter, and you'll be good to go. Okay. Let me see if this knife is doing it good. Okay, we're just trying to, I'm just trying to remove extra flesh out of this. Okay. Welcome. This is the taro root. Okay, for those who just joined me, um, I had a big one, so this is just half of it, and we're gonna do some artwork on it. Okay. Some ask me, why bother, Chef Anna? Why bother to like carve it? Why don't you just eat the way it is? Well, there's certain thing in life that we find pleasure in doing. So this is my pleasure in doing. Okay, I just want to welcome all of you because it's such a wonderful way of creating food art. I mean, so the part, well, I didn't go all the way through, okay? I'll come back and do that but I just want to get to the part where we can carve it. And I think, let me see, that would be, these would be the lid. I'll cut off some of this and make lid out of this. But first, let's try to do this without me interrupting myself. I wish that it just easily come off like the fruit. All right. I just want to remind you that this root here, it has certain chemical in it. Okay, if make sure that it does not get in your eyes or your mouth, because it'll, yeah, I forgot the term for it, but it's it'll make you itch, okay? Just like I'm handling it right now. Sometimes it make my hand itch, and if you don't cook it very well, it'll make your tongue itch also. Okay, and if you're allergic to it, definitely you stay away from this thing, because if you're not familiar with this and you never had it in your life and you eat it and it can make you sick, and then that could have been that you're allergic to it. That's fine. Okay, doing good. Not smooth, not the smoothest, but we'll do whatever. Okay. Save all that. Oh, all right. We'll come back and drill some more, because we need an engineer to do that. We need we need a driller to do that. Okay, now so be careful when you handle machine. Unless you're cooking with me, you can come on. But thank you. I'll bring you on next time, okay? I don't have my moderator with me today, so just want to welcome all of you. I'm gonna carve taros. Okay, taros is the root. It grow under the ground. Okay, don't be looking on the apple tree. You won't find this. Now, honestly, some people don't know what taro is. Okay, I have to say that all the time, because a lot of people don't know what taro is, because they don't grow up having taros in their backyard or in the farm. Okay, well, grandma and grandpa. So, all right. So we're gonna create a beautiful leaf design or leaflet design. Okay, so it would be like, because each design, I mean, each taros are different. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start the design now. Okay, I wish you can see it, but I'm looking for my best. Okay. I'm gonna try this dude here and see if he's cool. So leaf is very simple, right? So we're gonna start somewhere. Anywhere is fine. Underneath this little cleavage here. So, oh, this knife is. Let me do the first leaf for you first. Oh, it's not easy because taro is hard. So the thing is that we just remove part of the flesh here to allow the petals or design to pop up in it like a 3D a 3D a 3D design. Okay. Okay. I was gonna say that share with you that when I was in Thailand, um, it was so much fun because the fruit carving lesson was like it was interesting because we can turn ordinary fruit into like some amazing looking fruits design, and it's the artwork that's what we appreciated. Okay, other than that we were just like, who cares, just eat the way it is, you know. I mean, it's just a pleasure in doing thing, you know. It doesn't have to be it, I can't explain it, okay. I mean, to me it's just like it's a therapeutic, it's a knowledge, it's the learning. Okay, so now we'll see that you will see some more it's going to be a lot of the same. So this is a very basic, this is what I learned. Okay, it's like it's one of the easier carving pattern. The rose is hard because rose, I need there's certain tool that I need for rose. I don't have tool for rose. I think I shared last week. No, not last week, the week before when I did the persimmon. That when the refugee camp, we didn't have enough food in the refugee camp, right? So every time when my teacher brought fruit to do the fruit carving, I'd be hiding the fruits. Because in a refugee camp, we didn't have enough food. In fact, we never have fruits. We never have fruit in the serving, only rice, fish, and chicken. And it never fresh because Thailand is so hot, and by the time the food come in the ice box, the ice already melt, and by the time it got into the people in the line, it's already rotten. We got used to eat rotten food so much is that our stomach started to to decay. I remember that diarrhea has always visited us, and there was no toilet for it, so we have to, like, you know, use your imagine how that goes. It's gross. So I started to show, okay? I mean, you see the design? Okay. It started to come out. Yeah. I know you've been to refugee camp, so you probably don't understand it, but a 5 year in refugee camp, I grew up without proper nutrients, so that's why I stunt grow. I was already 17, leaving a refugee camp. When I went into the refugee camp, I was only, what, 12, 11? We didn't leave the refugee camp until I was 17, almost going on 18. Because my birthday was in January. We didn't leave the camp until 1980 in August. In 2009, I went back to visit the campground. So the camp is already demolished, and the government had taken the land or sold the land to So I visit some family member of mine there. Some of my family didn't depart for America. They became Thai citizens, and they have moved in the neighborhood. On my mom's side of family, a lot of them remain in Thailand and become Thai citizen. They didn't come to America. So when I visited them, I wanted so bad to see the refugee camp. They told me that no, the camp's not there anymore. They turned the camp into the coconut farm. What I remember most was there was a Buddhist temple built beside it. So it was next visit, if I may, if things still gone bad between Thailand and Cambodia. I'm not welcome there yet, so until they solve the issue along the border, then I won't be able to visit. I won't feel safe anymore. But I have a lot of family in Thailand, though, on my dad's side and my mom's side, both. And all that's going on, I don't trust the system anymore. I went back to Thailand 2 times. I went back to Cambodia 4 times. I went to South Vietnam 4 times also. Yes, I have family from South Vietnam that are related to my former spouse in Vietnam. Yeah, so these are the memory of being refugee camps. Some of these cooking skill, carving skill. What else? Crochet skill, knitting, sewing. Though I took sewing class when I was in high school. Oh, I have to tell you a story about that. I was in high school, right? Being older, I didn't know what the school ages are for the high school students. So because I didn't because I didn't because I didn't speak English, so I guess um, my counselor understood what the needs are, so she was able to keep me in high school until I graduated. So I was like the oldest kid to graduate from high school. So I think I told a story about me involving in so many fights, and that's just because I didn't understand. That just because I don't understand what they were saying to me, but if I interpret some of the stuff that was saying to me, it was like it was not very kind, and I reacted badly. I challenge it. Always end up in the fight. So many fight. I think on my senior year, I had my dean. My dean was telling me that, Vana, you need to like hold your composure. No more fighting. But I was initiated to fight, But I just can't stand the way people treated me. I mean, they treat a lot of the Cambodian students like that, because we didn't speak perfect English and we were learning language, and because of that reason, they think that we just no good, I mean, and then when the government brought us over, people didn't know about us. They know about Vietnam War, but other than that, they don't know anything about Cambodia, Laos, or Mong or Mien. We were like stranger to them, and because American didn't know who we were, and they think we all Chinese or Vietnamese. I mean, that's what upset me. Is that now I don't upset anymore. It's ridiculous. I used to get so offended when people call me Vietnamese or Chinese. You know, I think to them, I think we all look alike, and I'm not gonna be upset about that, because sometimes I can't tell the difference between the European uh, people either. I mean, they all look the same to me, but and they will tell me that no, we're from such and such. Unless they're speaking English, where some of them had the British accent, and okay, they're from Scotland or Great Britain, and then learn that people from certain country with hair colors and all that. So before that, I didn't know any of that. We never know anything about America. Shoot, we were brought here on the plane for 21 hours and drop us off, and that's it. Here, good luck. And that was terrible. The transition was terrible. And then American trying to after some of the experience with the bringing refugee here without educating them and all that, so they went to work with Philippine, building refugee called transitional camp there in Philippines, there where they can where they will bring people from Thailand camp to Philippines, the Vietnamese, the Laos, and the Cambodian, and put them in a transitional camp in Philippines for about 6 months there, where they can learn the language and learn some of the American way. When they brought us, it was nothing. They just put us on the plane and that's it. Drop us off at San Francisco, put an entry, and said, good. No, I don't know even say good luck or not, but even they say good luck, I probably didn't hear or understand. Okay, anyway, I have, shoot, I got a long way to go. I better hurry. So yeah, so it was, if I know what I know now, I never involved in a fight. I wasn't even a good fighter. I got beat up all the time. And the most ugly fight I had was with Robin. What's her last name? I can't remember her last name, but anyway. Robin was a big, big African American. She's a black girl. And I don't think she never liked me because she was a bully. She's always be picking on me or throwing paper on me and making fun of me because I didn't have the best clothing, I don't have best shoe, and I was scrawny. Uh, can't remember what her last name was. I have yearbook. I went to look her. I went to look at her not long ago. I don't know her last name, but anyway, I hope if Robin remember me, I got beat up by Robin because the situation in the classroom. But I didn't just let Robin beat me up though. I bitten her everywhere. I bitten her on her thumb. I bit her on her knees, and yeah, I did her good. She got suspended for like many days. I got Saturday detention too. I don't know why I got detention. They said I got involved in a fight. I didn't initiate the fight. That was not fair at all. But you know what? I yeah, my dad got mad at me, so I have to walk miles to attend my Saturday detention. I said, I don't care. I climbed the Mountain Everest if I have to. You know, those are the days that I'm like being foolish. I don't know. I mean, I don't know why those kids are even that mean. You know, I mean, I don't know why they're so mean. We never do anything to them. You know, I mean, they just bully. They just bull. They just no. What do you think? Have you ever been bullied before? Now, no. No one ever gonna even try. I don't let people do that to me anymore. And I don't have to fight physically. I don't have to do that anymore. But just go back in around 1980, it was nasty. People were so mean then. The kid were. Not just kid, adult too. You know, I used to be so afraid to even walk on the street. And when I saw someone walking toward me, I just went across the street. There's a lot of perverted people too. You know, when I remember walking and some idiot would be sitting in the car, and then when you get near them and open the door and flash at me, you know, I hated it. I used to like take off running, like decent exposure. I had so many experience in Stockton, a lot of perverting in Stockton, you know. I mean, people just doing for just no apparent reason. And that's why when I got so traumatized and just walking, if I see people walking toward me, I would just go across the street. I'm not going to deal with idiot and trying to, especially the one with trench coat, you know, they're the one that had trench coat, and just be careful because those are like pervertic. That's what I'm experiencing with. All right, so we got one line of, we got one row. It's going to take a long time for this shitty stuff. And so just some of the experience I have when I first settled in America. Okay, so when I was in Thailand, I already experienced discrimination in Thailand already when it came to America. So I faced another source of discrimination. So it just like it will end, you know. Now I don't let people do that to me anymore. I graduate from that. That's why I became community advocate. I help solve the social injustice in my community. I help bridge the gap with the language variation. I help explain the culture. I break down the barrier, the culture barrier, which is now people know more of the Cambodian by this recent incident with the crash border between Thailand. I know Thailand is very well known in the world because they rich and prospered, and Thailand is like the #1 country in the world that are well known to every land. But now that when they crash with Cambodia, they people started to know a little bit about Cambodian. So that's my homeland. Okay, I'm Thai descent, but I was born in Cambodia. So okay, all right. So we have one roll already. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and create another roll, which is I'm gonna spray the water a little bit because it's getting dry. Okay. And I can't do too much because it's starchy and it's slippery. Though if I only have one roll, it still looks good though, right? I think I'll do one more roll and then we should be good. Because if I do all of this, it will take me a couple hours for that. I just want to welcome all of you. I know that it's hard to take my eye off this carving because the knife is looking at my finger. Also, if I'm not looking at my finger, I might carve my own finger, and that wouldn't be good. It would be bloody. This is a lot harder. The texture of this root is a lot harder than the persimmon. Persimmon was it's so fragile, so it's a lot easier to carve the persimmon. Okay. Oh, I had the baby earlier, but her mom picked her up early, so that's why I have some time to come on here and do this. Baby Brody was good today. She took a good nap and she was happy. That's why you were saying no, okay. How skillful are the Cambodian now? Well, if you can see the wall, you can see the carving of the angel figuring on the Angkor Wat wall. So then you know that Cambodian people are skillful carver. Okay. No, I can't carve what's carved on the stone, okay, because that would be too complicated. But I can do like a low-key carving on the fruit. That's about I can do. It'd be nice to like make curry out of this, huh? Sorry. Like put the curry soup in here. In fact, now that I say it, we can put taros in the curry soup also. Sometimes when my kid was saying, "Mom, that's so pretty," it's too pretty to eat. It's all right. You know what I'll do with this? I'll steam the whole thing here. Well, my carving skill is not that superb. It's because it'll take a lot of practice for this, okay? So, but I don't care. I just want to have fun with this. Superb or not superb, hey, I don't care. If you want to do something, I'll do it. This is very basic right here. Is leaflet or heart. So anybody can do this. I when I was in Thailand, not only that I learned to carve, I learned to do the flower lay also, but I think I haven't done flower lay for centuries, so I don't know if I remember any of that. But it would be nice to do that. But I don't have the kind of flower that they use in Cambodia or Thailand. Only the roses. But in Thailand, they have jasmine petals and different kind of flower that's good for, that is really excellent for flower layer. But here in America, have to be like have to be you have to get the right kind of flower to do it. My friend, she went and bought the mangoes. She already programmed what I need to make for her. Look at the mangoes. She wanted the sticky rice mango, so she went to buy these mango. I think it's ready. Maybe, perhaps, not maybe, perhaps, I need to stop use the word maybe. Perhaps I can do that on tomorrow. I got the sticky rice already, so I think we can do that on tomorrow. Because I make it for her last time and she loves it, and she bought some mangoes, and I just mentioned about making dessert, so she went out and bought some more. That's so sweet of her. You know, someone that really like appreciate the cooking and went about and beyond to get the grocery. That's super tight people to do that, you know. But she said, don't worry about it, because I get to eat it, that's why. So, of course. She said she doesn't mind paying for the grocery because she doesn't know how to make the way I make it, so she get the grocery and then I make it for her. And she would take all kind of food photos and she'll put on her TikTok. I think she had TikTok too. And I hope you're all doing fine. Just want to welcome all of you. I know it's good to see all of you and like to say hi to all of you. Okay, I know it's hard to talk to you while doing this because the knife is pretty sharp and I don't want to like lose control or lose grip, and then I would lose my finger. I don't want to do that. I just want to shout out to all of you. Thank you for being on here. Hey, I appreciate you, and I'm carving my Taro root today. Okay, it's just half of it, so I'm gonna make lid when I get to it. Okay, Hey, we finished the second roll, which is great. I can hear my neighbor cooking already. I heard the pots and pan rattling. So I got the second roll done. Very basic, okay? It wasn't anything sophisticated, so. want to create a 3D effect, which is have to dig deeper into between the flesh here, between the design. How we doing? Welcome. Who do I have on here? I hope you're all doing good. Happy November. Oh, actually, today's holiday, huh? What day is today? What kind of holiday today? Labor Day? Memorial Day? Is it Memorial Day? I'm sorry, I'm so lost in my calendar. I think it must be Memorial Day. Is it? In America, for America. It's getting dry. Well, so far I have second roll done. Okay. Basic. Okay, I can do another roll. Somebody caught my eye blurry. Can't. Well, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and what I'll do is that I'm gonna finish all the lines for you guys. Okay, because it started to create this nice design already. Okay. And I'm gonna do a little more detail on the leaves, or on the leaflet, which is It's not impressive yet. Wait until I finish the whole carving. It's, you can really see a beautiful design. I hope you guys have a good day today. You know, some part of the world is really nasty, dealing with the hurricanes and the storm, especially in Vietnam and Philippines. I think some part of Thailand also have to deal with all this earth turmoil and catastrophe. It's so sad because so many people lost their life and their home, just swept away in the mud and in the water. It's not even cool. Okay, I think I'll do one more rolls and I will finish up the rest, and I'll do the, in fact, I won't be able to finish this, okay? I have to, it might take a few more hours, which I don't want to keep you guys here too long. I'm gonna wrap it. I don't want to get too dry. And I'm gonna do the lid. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do the lid. Okay. What I'll do is that I will finish it all up and I'll send you guys the short videos of it. Okay. So this is the lid that I'm gonna be using. Let me level it up. To do the lid, we'll just need this much. Oh, goodness. There's no balance, but I'm not going to worry about it, okay? Well, I should have got it a little bit longer, but you got the idea. Okay, so welcome. Welcome all of you. Hey, please subscribe, click like, click follow. I appreciate that, so that way you can get my notification when I'm on here, okay? So today just some fun project out of Taro. Okay. So if you just visited me, just want to welcome all of you. I should have make it a little bit longer. It'd be like easy to shoot. Because I didn't measure it, that's the reason. Oops, sorry. I need a bigger tray. I'm gonna make uh, mash taros and eat it with chicken. Yes, you heard me right. You can mash it and eat it with your meat, okay? Or you can just have it by itself. It'll be fine. I'm almost like a wood wood shop, huh? I know we have wood shop in high school. You know, I was thinking the other day, all the people that I fought with in high school, I wonder if they remember me. I have not run to any of them yet. I fought with quite a few. I even fought the boys too. Yes. I don't know why boy want to fight with me anyway. So they did because they was being bullied. They can they can bully their own their own kind. So they have to pick on somebody who's vulnerable like me. They don't speak the language and it was small. Also, I was scrawny. I was only like 98 or even 100 pounds at when I was 21. I was only 108 pounds. Well, I'm only like 10 pounds heavier than me being 45 years ago now. So I'm not very big. That's a lot bigger than where I started it. So sometimes I lay, reminiscing on why did I just avoid it? Why I just walk away? Why I just like, I don't know. You can ask me all that questions. Look at that. Isn't that cute? I just love the cuteness of it. You know, yeah, we did something good, girlfriend. Okay, let me try to give a measurement on this. Hold on, let me. There's my mark. So sometimes I wonder if those people remember the fight that I have with them or not. But as for me, I never gotten over it. I mean, did I get over? I got over it, but then I didn't forget about it. You know what I mean? You know, I didn't forget about it. I'm still thinking about it. I'm still talking about it. It hurt though, I mean, it hurt in the heart because when people are being mean and you're new in the country and people don't give love and don't show love. So it was, oh, I remember be telling me, go back home, go back to your country. That was like their mantra, like something that they like to like stick with their head. They were telling, go home, go back to your country. what upset me most about my adjustment to America is that and I don't know where to learn all this bullshit, you know. I mean, to sabotage. I mean, to antagonize us. Not just me though, but a lot of my friends in the States, they remember all the fight. I had a good friend who was just talking to me the other day. He said, "Yeah, Vana, we don't fight like you." We were walking home again, 4 or 5 of us walking home, and we got picked on, and they started pushing us, and by another group of kids, and you think that they would help me fight? No, they were standing there and watching me. She was saying that, no, we don't fight like you, Vanna. Heck, no, you're the one that fought. And that, yes, but we all walking home. You guys should have like helped me, you know. If you help me, those kids wouldn't even bully us at all. But because you guys just standing there and watch me being beat, he said, yeah, but we don't fight like you. Well, yeah, don't fight like me. I should have run and helped them being beaten. You know, my high school girlfriend, we're still good friend right now, and she lives in Stockton, California still. She's the one that never leave California. I do. California is great. There's a lot of memory for me. Okay, so I'm going to do different design for the lid, okay? The lid can be different design, so I'm just like start with basic. Very basic, okay. When I was in high school, I had a part-time job working in the retirement home restaurant. So my job is to help the chef. So he taught me how to make all kinds of salad, right? That include deviled eggs and green salad, potato salad, macaroni salad, a lot of salad that I learned from that restaurant. I also learned to cook too. Whatever chef cook, I watch him, and in fact, when I'm done making salad, I'll be free and he'll be telling me to help him cook. So that's why I think some of the cooking skill came from first-hand training. You know, because I love cooking anyway, so it just go hands in hand. It just like love it, you know, love it. Okay, so we're gonna do diamond or square on these. Be something basic. Chef Richard, I can't remember his last name, and Chef Evelyn. So they have a few chefs working there. They comes and go, and I'm the only one that worked there long, like for 4 years, I think. Then in my high school, I worked there until I graduated. And then I got my first job working as receptionist at an insurance agency. So then I know how to do insurance quote. And my first job as receptionist, that was cool. So this is very basic right here. I'm doing the almost like a diamond shape design. I'll show you in a minute, okay? Oops. So when when chef called in sick, my um, the executive director of the retirement home, he's a, he's a very petite Italian man. He used to call me Vanya. He doesn't call me by Vanna. He called me Vanya. He would in fact, he would allow me to cook. He'll come and say, okay, get this, get this, get this. And this is how much you're going to be making. This is how much. And so he will go with like a very simple recipe for me, like baked chicken. Um, and it's just very basic food. And they have the commercial ovens, like the ovens, like, so they cook for like a few hundreds of residents there. So it's serious cooking. It's not like, um, it's yeah, it's for the residents. So they like 400-500 people. So it was a lot of food. Okay. Oh, so far, this is taro, okay, carving of the taros. I got part of the design done here, but I'm not quite done. I just wanted to do the lid. I'll show you guys how the lid's supposed to look like. Okay. I think I can add some more design on this. Let me see, what else do I have here? I can. Do you know that the best learning is from first hands training? Because just like in occupational school, right, they will teach you first hand training. If I know that that's going to be like something that I would do now, I would pay more close attention. In fact, I was at the bakery shop for many years, running my friend bakery store. I never pay attention to the baker. He come and work early, and I'm second because he'll come in to make all the donuts and all the pastry. I came in the morning to open like 6 in the morning. So if I was to be like smart, like super uh, observant, I would have like, well, I know how to make apple fritters, but I can do basic donut, but I don't like that donut. I don't like donut that much. I like French cruller. Well, French cruller use different kind of flours. They're quite expensive, the flours. So I think it's already pre-mixed. All all they do was just add a little bit of ingredient to make French cruller. But maybe we can do apple fritters. Apple fritter is very simple. It's not difficult at all. Um, there's a lot of things that we can go back and say, I wish I could have. I wish, yeah, I say that all the time, but like I said, there's no better school than firsthand training. Like you really at work. If I wanted to open a restaurant, I will go work for someone else for a few years and learn all the technique, learn all the ideas, and then I would then uh, we could possess all the knowledge and skill. Mm. But no, because we wouldn't really pay attention to stuff like that, because working too much was tiring. Just want to get home, you just want to get paycheck and pay your bill and what have you. Don't pay attention to what's being offered in teaching. But not bad. I mean, I observe, and I learned quite a few from it, though I didn't learn everything, but it's something that I like doing. I remember it. Like I make very good potato salads, macaroni salad, egg salad. I can do different kind, and apple salads and fruit salad. I love fruit salad. We're gonna have to do fruit salad. Okay. So well, not simplify. I expanded a little bit. Okay. I still can add a few more design on here. In fact, um, this is the chisel. If people send me messages and ask me, um, they have seen me on TV, and they're not wrong. I did. I was on TV. I was on the reality show. A lot of people remember from reality show. I think they still showing the episode that I'm in. I think I'm in at the MTV on season 3, episode 4. I think it was. So if you want to see some of the dramatic adventure I have to go through, and you can see me on the Caught in the Act. And people ask me, are those real? Hey, Use your best judgment. Some story, you can't lie about it, you know. Like we've been there and done that. I still have a lot of people searching for me on YouTube. In fact, people were searching for me on YouTube more than my own cooking show. They don't care what I do for cooking. They just want to see the scope of my life. All right, there we go. If you can see, it's a little bit busy design, okay, which is great. I think I have two chisel. I don't know why. I have the same one. We were supposed to do the second episode, but I think we're supposed to be traveling out of country. But since the weather haven't been very, very friendly or whatever it was, so I have people send me messages from Africa. They were saying that yeah, the episode was showing in the country, so they started following me, so which is nice. Thank you for doing that. That's very nice of them. And some people being bullied also. I said I don't need that. Okay, let me wash this. Okay, so I did something basic, okay? So you see that I just used a chisel and then create a little design here, which is already looking magnificent. What do you think? You agree? I mean, so far so good. I mean, it's a lot better than it started it, right? From simple piece of root to this like magnificent looking design. So I'm like, okay, girl. Now, so far, I have a lot to work on the pots. Okay, I still have to fill up all the design here, but the lid is done. La 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 la. Okay, so and it's a lot more design than that. Okay, once I'm done with all the design here, I'm gonna go do some more detail on this. Okay, we're gonna add a little more detail on it. Thus far, I think it looks. What do you think? Creativity idea. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna go ahead and trying to remove the flesh. I'm sorry, the flesh of the taro from this pot here, so that way it's easier for me. If I steam it, it'll cook quicker. Okay, and then I would finish the design here. In fact, even when the end there is fine. I mean, I just want to fill it up so you can see the whole detail. It's not impressive. I mean, there's nothing sophisticated about it. It's just something fun and low-key, no stress. Let me get a real spoon. I'm creating the cavities. Okay, so for those that just joined me, I was doing the carving of the taros. I have the whole taro roots. I cut part of it, so it was about 3 pound big. Okay, so I'm just I'm just making cavity for the pot. So when I cook this, when I steam this, it'll be easier to steam. Okay, it'll be. Yes, of course, I'm gonna eat this. Believe me or not, I'm not gonna save this for a world record or world Guinea record. No, I'm gonna cook this and I'm gonna enjoy this. Add some honey to it, you know, maybe coconut milk to it, and because I'm planning on doing the what do you call it, the tapioca dessert out of this. I already got my tapioca soak. So but here, this here, I am gonna make what do you call it, mash taros out of it. Okay, I'm gonna have it with I'm gonna have it by itself or with some cheese. Ooh la. Need recipe for that. That sounds good, huh? With cheese, mashed taro with some cheese. Oh, that sounds good. Maybe add some cooked shrimps or chicken. I think would be magnificent. Okay, so welcome. Who do I have here? Hold on, my eyes kind of blurry. I'm sorry, I can't read your name yet. My eye blurry because I'm concentrating on this too much. Just want to welcome. If you just join me, I'm carving the taro root. Okay. Taro is related to, they may not be related, but it's roots from earth. Okay, it's not from the big tree. It's from taro leaf has like an elephant ear shapes. It's like big leaf like this, and some country will cook it for their food, but in Cambodia they make soup out of the stem and this right here, the root here. Okay, so what I have today is carving it because I thought it was a great idea. It's such a, because when I went to the Asian store, I saw these root. It remind me of the past when I barely learned how to carve fruit and vegetable, and carving taro was one of them. And the good thing about it, I get to take it home and enjoy it. It was the best thing ever, you know. I mean, learn how to cook was like the best thing ever because the fruit and vegetables are paid for, and when it's done, you can take home join with to enjoy with the family. That's what I love about the cooking class when I was in Thailand. And because we need the food anyway, we don't have enough food. So when I join this class, I get extra food here and there, some vegetables, some fruit to take home. It was awesome. Yeah. I know refugee camp is nowhere to, it's not a fun place to be, okay? So I pray that none of you have to be in a refugee camp. In fact, a lot of people who are affected by the natural catastrophe, by the flood, by the fire, they become displacement. They have no, their home are burnt. So they don't have home to return to. Sometimes they have to live on family resident, or they have to live in a motel, or I don't know how the Red Cross handle people who lost their home, stuff like that. Probably put them up in a hotel. But in Cambodia, the government or the philanthropists would like place them on the land and give them tent. So they live in a tent. When I was in a refugee camp, we didn't have tent. The government gave us a little bit of flexibility to go out and collect bamboo wood and the wood they need for construction. So people will help each other build the little bamboo thatch, this roof over the head, nothing fancy. And because they overpopulated, they don't have place to keep the refugee. So I'm scraping. Oh, sorry. I'm scraping. So I'm building the cavity on these, okay? Because it's like supposed to be like beautiful pot. It's too. I don't know. It's too. It is a pot. Okay, I'm not gonna change my mind on that. It's a pot. I'm not gonna argue myself with that either. It's a pot. It's not a vase. It's a pot. It had lid. Vase don't have lid. Got that? Okay, so look at that. Oh man, I got it. Oh, good job, chef. Yes, smooth it out a little bit. So I scoop it out with, man, my tablespoon. That was excellent. And then I'm gonna use this little guy here to help smooth it. In fact, it doesn't need to be smooth, but it just me my compulsive bit. My compulsion. Okay, so I finished only 2 rows of design here, okay, because I spent quite a bit of time on it. I finished the designing the lid already. Yeah, you see that, right? Very simple. I used the chisel to just like go in between here. So it was no pain at all. It was like so easy. I should have leave it a little bit longer, this handle here and the top here, the tip here of the pot. But you got an idea. It's represent a pot for sure. If it is not, then don't know what it is. Then it's a pot. I name it. It's a pot. Okay, so there you go. So what I do is that I'll finish it on my own time, because I know you guys probably get tired, or you can be on here another hour if you like. I don't mind. You know, I mean, I have all night. I see hi too. Let me see. Marcel. Marshall or Marcel? Marcel? Marcel. Thank you for visiting with me. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please do, because your support means the whole world to me. Okay, I always appreciate you for that. I appreciate all of you, and if you have not followed me already, please do, because it helped me there also. And you guys been awesome, being so supportive, and I appreciate and love the fact that you here to support me and my program. So that's why I'm always here bringing like the very popular recipe and the recipe that you never heard of, which is some of the Khmer cooking, that you probably don't hear of because it's not popular. Somebody kind of did a a little synopsis and saying that, well, in a way it was like it, I consider that as a kind of put down kind of thing, because they were saying that, well, Cambodian don't have a country, Cambodian don't have food. Of course, Cambodian don't have restaurant. Of course we do. You have to go to the right area where all the Khmer people are. You can't have Cambodian food without having all the population. So people just trying to be mean. That's all. And I understand the motive completely. Why you want to be mean for? Nothing fit there. There, my problem solved. So they said, well, Cambodian don't have a restaurant. Cambodian don't have this. Cambodian don't have that. I mean, they do have restaurant. If you visit Southern California, if you visit Massachusetts, where all the large population of Cambodian people, of course, we have restaurant. Of course, we have pagoda. We have monastery. We have street name in Cambodian. Of course, we have grocery store and all that. But you have to be at the right place to get all those stuff, I mean, it's not like in some nation, like Italian restaurant or Thai restaurant, Mexican restaurant, that they've been here a bit longer than Cambodian. The Cambodian been here than like the last 45 years, the influx of. So we build up so far, I mean. So because we don't have what everybody have, it doesn't mean that we not existed, just that we serve our own community. We are not forgotten, or we are here. I mean, we serve our community. We know our own community. We don't have to like being compared to other culture. Okay, so I add a little bit detail on it because I'm probably gonna lock off because my eyes bothers me. Maybe just because of light. Okay, so I need to rest my eyes a little bit before and then I will do a short video of the whole design here, so you guys can see. Or perhaps when I cook this, okay, you probably want to say, am I going to eat this? Absolutely. I'm doing this for food, okay? I'm not doing this for I'm doing this for food. I'm gonna steam this. In fact, I'm gonna make dessert out of this. Don't get me wrong, okay? It's gonna be served well. It's not gonna go to waste. It's gonna get served, okay? I'm gonna make dessert out of this. Okay, so some reason my eye is blurry today, maybe because I'm concentrating on this too long. So I'm gonna rest my eyes, and when I'm gonna come back and finish this in a nicer way. Maybe tomorrow, I mean, I can put this in the fridge and then I can do like a second part of this if you like. We can, or I can try to finish this tonight, but I may not because my eyes are already blurry. So think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it and put it away. Okay, and absolutely, I think it's already gorgeous. What do you think? I think it's gorgeous already, even it's not like sophisticated, you know what I mean? Um, yeah, I mean, it don't have to be super sophisticated because that's gonna make our life very difficult, you know? Learn to simplify things and loosen it up a little bit, make a life more pleasant to live. You know, that's what I tell my family too. Don't get too serious, okay? I'm not a young spring chicken anymore. I've been there and done that, so sometimes I don't want to get serious. I just want to do some fun thing with food. Okay, so this is it. This is it. I don't have to be churning the burger. I can be doing this. Okay, so well, I don't know about you, but I think it's pretty cute, huh? Okay, so look at that. Boo, booyah. So what I do? So I'm not going to make it too thin. When I steam this, I want this to like still be like still like in one, still standing, okay? Because the pumpkin will collapse, but these right here, I don't think it will collapse, okay? It will stay, it will be like, it's gonna stand like this, okay? And I would think so. I don't think it's gonna cost the mile. I know when I did kabocha, okay, so what I did with kabocha, that I cut it too thin, so it broke. So remember I did the well, I don't remember, but I did kabocha carving, and I make beautiful fillings of it that will make out of eggs, so I can't eat it. So for this time, maybe we just do something different. No eggs, okay? So something that I be able to eat. But anyway, so I'm 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 glad that we can be on here today, and hope that you're all doing well. And I'm gonna go ahead and close out for today. I have a lot of cleanup to do, and of course I'll be cooking this. I will make dessert out of these. Okay, I will cook this in the coconut milk and tapioca. Okay, and let me wrap this first because it's gonna get dry. Give me 1 second, please. What I do, perhaps when I come back tomorrow, we'll do the second part where I'm gonna try to give a little more detail on this lid left here, leaflet, and we'll have to steam this, okay, and we'll figure it out what I'm gonna do filling for. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this in the fridge, and then because I have to make cavity for this pot here, so I have a whole bunch of taros that I can boil and make taros, mashed taros. And believe me, mashed taros, if you try mashed taros, you will never want to have mashed potato again, because taro has such a amazing flavor, and it has a beautiful aroma also. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and boil this so that way we can enjoy it. I also save chunk part where I'm gonna make dessert tonight. I'm gonna do the tapioca. Okay, well, I can do a second part right here too, but then I did a lot of carving already today. My eyes are already like blurry, and I can't even read names. Say hi to all of you too, okay? Thank you for visiting with me. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please do. If you have not already, follow me, and on TikTok, please do, because I always go back and follow you guys back. Okay, we are on here in the business of supporting each other. We cannot go past beyond helping each other to reach certain goal. Okay, so here I'm gonna go ahead and boil it and make taros, mashed taros, and you're gonna like it. It had it, like I said, it I can't explain it, but you will like it because it has such amazing flavor, and it smells, the aroma itself is like, it's not like potatoes. Okay, potato, it it had no flavor, but taro does have a lot of flavors. Okay, so now that I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and make the taros. Okay, because we're gonna make sweet out of this. Oh, I forgot to mention that we can fry this also. Oh, why don't I do that then, huh? I mean, make fried out of this. I had it before. It was like amazing. It was so good. And there you go. I have my I have my tapioca. Because I plan on make dessert out of this, I soak my tapioca since I started doing this. So it's been about 2 hours. So I have something that I want to create with it. Hold on, please. Remember, I have these. I only have big one. I wanted to get a little one so that way it's too thick. Yeah, we you want to have something fancy. I don't have to go to 5-star restaurant for this. We can do this at home. Make it 10-star restaurant, home 10-star restaurant. How about that? You don't want to pay 100 for someone else like artwork when we can do this at home. Believe me, it's not that difficult, but you have to have the right kind of, tool to help you create amazing looking design. Okay, I mean, you got to have the right kind of, I know, I love it. This one right here, I only get about half, so I don't care. We'll do half. I know I should have more of the design, but they're too big. It won't fit. It does, but then I can do it. I ain't got a problem with that. Look at that. Oh, so thick. I don't want to spend too long cooking it, so we're gonna go ahead and okay. I love this right here. It's so good. I'm gonna order a smaller design That way I can have, if I wanted to make something small and cute, I can. But this right here, I can't really do it because I only got one. The rest are big, so I can do like a whole one like that, but that'll be too big. But I don't want them that big. But anyway, I don't know what I'm arguing for, but let me. Okay, let me do the star. Wait. Sorry. Remember these cutters are amazing. Look at that. Yes, and we save this. We're gonna eat every bit of it. Remember, taros are quite expensive, so I'm not gonna even try to. I'm not gonna even try to waste any of it. Oh, this one is so thick. So I'm gonna make dessert part of it, and then the rest will do the mash taros, because mashed taros you can eat with your meat, your chicken, your beef, whatever you have. You're gonna make for your dinner. You could. Well, this giant bird, but we'll do another star. Isn't that pretty? You know, I'm sorry. Look at that. That's even cuter. Look at that. Let me break this into smaller pieces. That way we can easier to cook them. Yeah. I have a few more, and yeah, why not? Okay. They just come right off. Look at that. Oh, that's so cute. I can't believe this. Look at that. That's what worth cooking. You know what I mean? Stuff like this is that's what got me going. Yeah. Let me see. And the lettuce flowers is so pretty also. You see, this is very starchy. Okay, so that's why this considered complex carb. So if you looking to like add this into your diet, you're very welcome to do, because it's gonna serve very well. Okay, so I'm gonna do another star. if you get sick and tired of eating potato, and yeah, sometimes that's what need to. All right, fine. Oh, look at that! I want to have a big pot of dessert. Got a cute little. Oh, it's so adorable. I can't stand it. Got me going nut. Okay. All right. So to make the dessert is simple. See what time is it now? We'll need a can of coconut milk. Okay, just one can. It's sufficient. Put that away. And I'm gonna put these in the fridge for now. Okay, I will come back mañana, tomorrow, and hopefully that we'll have time to add a little more detail to it. Mama, this is like I'm making a pot out of it. Okay, so I did the lid already. So for those who just join me, so yeah, so this is a pot. Okay, perhaps tomorrow when I'm done with it, probably later in the evening, because I have my baby with me tomorrow, so I won't be able to do anything unless she's napping, or unless she come on show with me and won't do all the talking. That's what she like to do, all the talking. So, but I try not to take away her attention. Okay, so it'll be probably about the same time that we came on today. If you get lucky and can come on here a little earlier. Other than that, we're going to continue part 2, where I'm going to try to do a little more detail and add the rest of the lid here. And this the lid is already done, and I already removed the inside of it. So the inside of this little pot here is like the whole lot of meat here. So I'm gonna go ahead and boil this and mash this and turn it to a delicious side dish. Okay, that's what it's gonna be. Gonna be the side dish. And gonna be like awesome side dish. And yeah, so, and then I want to make dessert, and I'll do a short video for, okay, because if it's not, it's gonna be a while to boil it, but I will come back with the short video so that you guys see what I did to it. Okay, if you're interested. So if you want to follow me on YouTube, where you can get the full recipe for today, and if you wanted to try to do what I did today, or carve this learning design here, you can follow me on YouTube channel, and I will upload my full video on there, so that you can save it for later, or you can follow me on YouTube. So this is what come out of this little guy here. Okay, in and out of it, in and outside of it. Okay, so that's what I have. Or I can save all this and come back and make you guys a dessert tomorrow, so that way you can see how it's done. How about that? So that way it's fair. Okay, because it's already late. I don't want to make dessert this late, because okay, but absolutely I make a dinner out of this. Okay, I will do a side dish out of this, but let's do that. Okay, let me come back tomorrow and make the dessert together, the one that we just did. Okay, I think that'll be fun. Okay, so let me close out for today, and I appreciate the time you spend with me. I appreciate all of you, and for tuning in, for sharing, for subscribe to my channel, for the thumb up, for all the beautiful comment. I appreciate kindly, and um, you rock my world. You see that? This is starchy. Okay, so I have not seen them mix the flour out of taro yet. Maybe they do. It's just that I have not come around to figure that out yet. Okay, so this here, I'm gonna boil it and mash it up, and I'm gonna have it with. I already had spirit marinated. That's what I'm gonna cook, and then this will serve with my pork spare ribs. Okay, I have my pork spare ribs cooking earlier because I wanted to get a few things done before I started cooking. Started my content today. So this is just part of came out of here. So this is the taros that I started carving work earlier. So we're gonna come back and finish that tomorrow, and then share with you how to make taro dessert. Okay, with the tapioca. I'm gonna drain the tapioca, and it'll still be good tomorrow in the fridge. And when the tapioca is soaked, it's easier to cook. It cook quicker. Okay, so tomorrow we're gonna come back and make a dessert out of these taros. We did a few loving design here. You know that I have the design, so I use this a lot because it's just so pretty. When something is pretty, you just can't help but finding joy in cooking, And these right here, I'll boil and then and mash it to have in my dinner. So I did a few of these, quite a few of the stars, because taros, it's so cute. Look at that. And when we cook tomorrow, we're not going to touch it too much because we don't want to break all this beautiful design. Yeah, look at that. Of course, it's so irresistible. It's like the most beautiful cooking design ever. You know what I mean? Some said, well, Vanna, Chef Vanna, we're going to eat that anyway. Why bother? It does. It bothers. That's why I'm doing it. It's called obsession. If you understand anything at all about obsession, then until that you won't understand it. Okay, but it's a good obsession. Okay, I'm not crazy. I just love making food, and that is all. Making pretty food is something that I enjoy doing, and it's not crazy. It's not insanity. It's not nothing. It is pure love for food making and making pretty food, which is something that a lot of people don't possess. I mean, you have to have the love for food cooking. You have to love for food. You have to have that appreciation for food in order to make food pretty. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. We're gonna come back. I don't know how long the baby girl is gonna be here. Sometime her mom pick up early. As soon as she's done with her surgery, she'll be here. She'll be straight here to pick up her daughter first and go do other things. So soon the baby is off my duty, I will come back and we do this. Okay, I already have the tapioca all soaked and ready to cook. Okay, and then I have this already. Okay, so while we cook this, wait for it to be done, we will go ahead and come back and finish the design here. Okay, remember this is the pot. I carve out all the not the remain. I carve out all the inner of this pot, so it's hollow. Okay, so these are came out from the pots here. Okay, so I'm gonna make dinner out of these. In fact, I'm gonna mash it and put some cheese on it. You know, yeah, some cheese like gooey cheese on it, and then I can have it by itself, or I can serve it with meat. Like I said, I have spare already. So, all right, so we're good. Tomorrow we're gonna finish this together. Okay, I promise I won't do this without you guys because it's so much fun to have you on here cooking with me. You know, because you're such amazing people. So I don't want to like miss a moment spending time with you guys because you guys are awesome people who like to support. And oh, thank you for the heart. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, this is the flower from the taros. Okay, so before we depart today, we'll be back tomorrow and finish making dessert and carving this pot here. Okay, all right, so love and appreciate all of you. Okay, hope that you guys stay safe and where you're at. If you're morning, good morning. If you're evening, good night. It's evening here, so it's good night to all of you.